Welcome to Little English Studio, where English learning meets the inspiring stories of the world's greatest people. Here, we bring you powerful life journeys told in simple English, so you can improve your English while learning life lessons. Today, we explore the incredible life of Tiger Woods, a boy who picked up a golf club before he could walk, who grew into one of the greatest athletes in history, who changed the sport of golf forever, who faced scandals and deep struggles, and who showed the world the meaning of comeback and resilience. This is the full story of Tiger Woods, the rise, the fall, and the return of a legend. Tiger Woods was born Eldrick Taunt Woods on December 30, 1975, in Cypress, California. His father, Earl Woods, was a retired U.S. Army officer and Vietnam veteran. His mother, Cultida Woods, was from Thailand, with a mix of Thai, Chinese, and Dutch heritage. From the very beginning, Tiger's life was different. Earl Woods believed his son was special. In fact, Earl gave him the nickname Tiger, in honor of a friend and fellow soldier from Vietnam. Tiger's father introduced him to golf before he was even 2 years old. Earl had a small putting green in the garage, and he would let Tiger swing tiny clubs. To everyone's amazement, the little boy showed natural talent. By the time Tiger was 2 years old, he appeared on television, putting against famous talk show host Bob Hope. At just 3 years old, he shot a 48 over 9 holes, something almost unheard of for a child. His father often said, "I knew I was training the chosen one." Golf became the center of Tiger's childhood. While other kids played with toys, Tiger spent hours hitting balls at the driving range. Earl acted not only as his coach, but also as his mentor and motivator. Tiger's early years were filled with junior competitions. At age 8, he won the 9-10 boys event at the Junior World Golf Championships. It was the beginning of his domination in youth golf. Between the ages of 8 and 15, Tiger won the Junior World Golf Championships 6 times. His talent was not just physical. Even as a child, he showed extraordinary focus and mental strength. When other kids got nervous or distracted, Tiger stayed calm and confident. At 15 years old, he became the youngest ever U.S. junior amateur champion. The world began to notice him. He wasn't just good, he was extraordinary. Tiger went on to win the U.S. Junior Amateur Championship 3 times in a row, and later became the only player to win the U.S. Amateur Championship 3 times consecutively. These achievements marked him as a once-in-a-generation talent. After high school, Tiger received many offers from universities, but he chose to attend Stanford University in 1994. At Stanford, he studied economics, but golf remained his true focus. He quickly became one of the top players in college golf, winning numerous titles, including the NCAA Individual Golf Championship in 1996. But Tiger's destiny was bigger than college golf. Everyone knew it was only a matter of time before he turned professional. In August 1996, at the age of 20, Tiger Woods announced that he was turning professional. He signed massive endorsement deals with Nike and Titleist, worth millions of dollars. His smile, charisma, and undeniable talent made him a global star before he even played his first season as a pro. When Tiger turned pro, he introduced himself with a simple 2-word phrase, "Hello, world." It was the name of his first Nike ad campaign, and the world responded. Within months of becoming a professional, Tiger won his first major tournament, the 1997 Masters at Augusta National. At just 21 years old, he not only won, but he dominated, finishing 12 strokes ahead of the field. It was one of the most stunning performances in golf history. Tiger became the youngest ever Masters champion, and also the first golfer of African American and Asian heritage to win at Augusta, a place with a complicated racial history. That victory changed golf forever. Crowds grew larger. TV ratings soared. People who had never watched golf before were suddenly interested. Young kids from diverse backgrounds picked up golf clubs, inspired by Tiger. Golf was no longer seen as a slow, old, rich man's game. It became exciting, powerful, and global, thanks to Tiger Woods. Over the next decade, Tiger Woods completely dominated the sport of golf. He won tournaments with a combination of skill, power, and mental toughness never seen before. His athleticism set him apart. He trained like a sprinter, building muscle and speed, while many golfers still looked like weekend hobbyists. Between 1997 and 2008, Tiger won 14 major championships, 4 Master Masters, 3 US Open Opens, 3 Open Championships, British Open, 4 PGA Championships. He became the #1 ranked golfer in the world and held that position for a record 281 consecutive weeks at one point. In 2000, Tiger achieved something legendary, the Tiger Slam. He held all 4 major championships at the same time, though not in the same calendar year. This feat cemented his status as one of the greatest athletes of all time. Financially, Tiger was also unmatched. His sponsorships and tournament winnings made him the highest-paid athlete in the world for many years. Nike built an entire golf division around him. But beyond the trophies and money, Tiger was changing culture. He was a role model for millions, especially young athletes of color who finally saw themselves represented in a sport that had excluded them for generations. But behind the perfect image, Tiger Woods was fighting battles that the world could not see. His father, Earl Woods, had been Tiger's guiding force. When Earl passed away in 2006, Tiger was devastated. The loss left a hole in his life that golf could not fill. Then, in 2009, Tiger's world collapsed publicly. News broke of multiple extramarital affairs, and the media frenzy was relentless. The man who had seemed perfect was revealed to be deeply flawed. Sponsors dropped him. His reputation suffered. His marriage to Elin Nordegren ended in divorce. For a time, Tiger stepped away from golf completely. The fall was dramatic. The same media that had celebrated him now criticized him. Fans were divided, some felt betrayed, while others still hoped for his redemption. As if the scandal wasn't enough, Tiger also faced severe physical challenges. Years of powerful swings had taken a toll on his body. He suffered repeated knee injuries, back problems, and underwent multiple surgeries. Between 2014 and 2017, Tiger played very little golf. At one point, after a failed back surgery, he even admitted he might never play professionally again. For many athletes, this would have been the end of the story. A legend who shined bright but faded too soon. But Tiger Woods was not finished. In 2018, after years of pain and doubt, Tiger returned to competitive golf. Slowly, he began to show flashes of his old brilliance. Crowds followed him in huge numbers, cheering louder than ever. And then, in April 2019, at the Masters tournament in Augusta, Tiger Woods achieved one of the greatest comebacks in sports history. At age 43, after everything, the injuries, the surgeries, the scandals, Tiger won his 15th major championship. When he sank the final putt, the roar from the crowd was deafening. Millions around the world felt goosebumps. It was more than a victory, it was redemption. Tiger hugged his son, Charlie, in a moment that mirrored the famous hug he shared with his father Earl after his first Masters win in 1997. The circle was complete. In 2021, Tiger Woods survived a near-fatal car accident in Los Angeles. His legs were severely injured, and many believed he would never play again. But Tiger once again showed resilience. Through therapy and determination, he returned to play in special events, sometimes alongside his son. Tiger's legacy goes beyond trophies. He transformed golf into a global sport, inspired millions of children to dream big, and broke barriers of race and class in a game once closed to many. He showed the world the heights of human excellence, the depths of human weakness, and the power of resilience. Tiger Woods' life is not just about golf. It is about genius, fame, mistakes, struggles, comebacks, and the human spirit. He reminds us that greatness is never a straight line. It rises and falls, but what matters most is the ability to rise again. Tiger Woods will forever be remembered as one of the greatest athletes in history and one of the most complex human stories ever told in sports. Thank you for joining us at Little English Studio. We hope Tiger's story has inspired you and helped you learn English in a meaningful way. Remember, no matter how many times life knocks you down, you can always stand back up.